Folks, welcome to the closing argument. We are live from opposite Cinco Palace in not far from the Catholic Junction, where the Solidarity of Trust for a New Day stand has began a protest. They have started their protests after hours of waiting. Stand has officially started their protest. It is being led by former chairman of the Coalition for Democratic Change, now chairman of the Solidarity of Trust for a New Day stand, Mulbah Morlu, here on the main street of Monrovia. They are marching to the executive mansion. According to the chairman, the protest, the petition to the government of Liberia should be received by His Excellency President Joseph Boakai. You may be aware, the president does not go to work on Friday. The executive mansion is empty. The comb of the president is not there. And I'm here wondering who is going to receive the petition from Stand. But be as it may, we're here this afternoon. We have been on since 7 o'clock this morning, bringing you live updates here about the ongoing protest that has just started. And the marching is ongoing. The march is ongoing. And if you're following, we want to say welcome. My name is Anthony Dan. Swiftly, we'll be joined by Joseph Sally. And many thanks to Marian Torbian, who is there in studio controlling this live stream from outside Monrovia here. We want to say welcome. And let's see if we can approach the protests in the meantime. So I have a clear capture view of protesters who are marching with a banner saying no to drugs. Just a few weeks ago, or a month ago, we witnessed one of Liberia's major drug outbursts. That is the 19 million worth of cocaine that was seized at the Rabas International Airport. And since that drug outburst, the Solidarity Trust for a New Day stand have said they are saying no to drug. We want to see the momentum, want to capture the momentum. So we here.
What do you mean? I headed man. He's a man who agreed to law and later on not go by law. I was saying he's the president. And that's the reason why he continues to see people are organizing protests. The day the president comes outside and says, yes, Liberia is a civilized country, I will come outside and receive the people. How much did you receive for your protest? Well, I think that particular question is very unscrupulous to have asked how many did I receive. This is a country that can tell you, this is a country that the governors of this country can tell you that you don't have to receive a dime before coming to the protest. Then you are asking that kind of...
There's a second time Stand is protesting in this year. This is the second time Stand is protesting this year. Do you think this second protest is going to be heard by the executive of the Liberian government?
That's not our debate.
I didn't say that's a debate, Chief. My question is,
the president should come outside to receive the.
But the president is not at work. The president is not at the executive mansion. The president is not there. Who are you going to present the petition to?
Even if the president is not there, he just gave room for more debate. He gave room for more debate. After you shall have left or maybe think that he cannot come, the Liberian people will still come.
It is obvious the president does not go to work on Friday. And so they say the mansion is empty. The president is not there. Who are you going to present the petition to?
This is what we are saying for you. We are asking. I think the responsibility now of the president today is he doesn't go, he should go to work. He should go to work.
Let's get to McCarthy.
The president is serious already. Can your president be fair? Our president will be fair. Our president will be fair. Our president will be fair. You have seen the Liberian people already. Yes, you have seen the Liberian people. So that tell you not to have many. Check the number. You gotta check. You check the number. You gotta check. You ask him for the number. You gotta check. You gotta tell him that is becoming a reckless police officer. You say you're fire away.
Let's have a view of the chairman of the Solidarity of Trust for a New Day stand, Chairman Mulbah Morlu.
Thank you.
Of the coalition of the Congress for Democratic Change is also here this afternoon. We're here this afternoon at the march of Say No to Drugs by the Solidarity of Trust for a New Day stand, who are marching toward the executive mansion to petition His Excellency President Joseph Boakai to making sure there are intel. But constitutionally, he was elected as president. And so you don't tell me how do I call President Boakai? So His Excellency President Joseph Boakai is to be petitioned on today by the Solidarity of Trust for a New Day to making sure that intel and credible actual, factual information about the 19 million drug outburst at the Ramos International Airport is being heard by Liberian people. But unfortunately, the president has not been seen at the executive mansion since morning because normally the president don't go to work on Friday. So we are yet to see. I asked the colleague, one of the protesters, who are they going to present the petition to? And that was an answer that I did not get from him because he somehow struggled.
How? What do you mean? What do you mean you attend? We will do Article 1. Article 1 will be exercised. What did they say? What Article 1? You got to be a Mr. Journalist. No, you are the one that said you are saying you are use Article 1. Because we know Article 1 person forward. Yes, we know that, but you said you are using Article 1. How will you use it at this moment?
But the president does not go to work on Friday. And the president is not the executive master. Who are you going to present the petition to? The president is not there today. I'll show you are. I'll show you are. Oh, the president's office motel. But the president's office is executive master. You don't enter the without permission. Why is there evidence? So my major concern, I don't know whether you're the relevant person to answer this. My major concern is you have a petition to petition the president, to petition the government. But again, the president you're going to petition, he's not at the office. He's not at work. Who will you present the petition to? That's my concern. But if at the house, the legislature is closed, there is no lawmaker at the building. Who are you presenting the petition to? So when no one receives the petition from the names you mentioned, you will straight up say, Nikki, why? You are a female.
Are you sure you will do this? Trust the process. Follow me. Let's continue to watch my video. If you try me right now, I will skip myself. Why you want to do this?
So doing that, does that mean being history as what? For what? What message stripping yourself naked will carry? What message will stripping yourself naked carry?
We cry on a daily basis. Our children dying from jobs. You look at the men who is a job leader. Where you are at when the former 704 Major P.
So you do what? You will do what?
I will skip myself naked so I got everything.
Stand. Stand is standing up. Stand is standing up in Monrovia this afternoon. If you are there following, this is the closing argument. It's also being relayed on Radio Margibi TV and Camry Online Television. If you are following, we want to say that the protest has begun. The Liberians are out. But again, not too many of them. But again, they have a message. They have a message. And the message, according to them, it is compulsory that it be received by the President, His Excellency Joseph Boakai. If the petition is not received by the President, who is not at the executive mansion where they are going, they will present it to the Senate Pro Tempore or the Speaker. If the Speaker or the Senate Pro Tempore is not at the House of Representatives or the Liberian Senate, which they are not at, they will have to strip themselves naked, but they cannot present their petition to the chair on the House's Committee on Claims and Petition, Prince Toast, who is the representative of District 8 Montserrado County. And so if they cannot present their petition to either the Senate Pro Tempore, the Speaker, or His Excellency Joseph Boakai, they will have to strip themselves naked. That has been their message. And that is the message they're carrying to the President, to members of the legislature. My name is Anthony Dan. This is the closing argument. We want to say welcome. For those of you who are just joining, we're streaming live. Joseph Sally is there capturing the other point from Broad Street. The other protesters who are coming on from the Student Unification Party and the PROSA. What we hear this afternoon. Bringing you live actions. Bringing you live actions. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? How? How do you like the Liberian people?
We are saying that Liberian people voted President Joseph Boakai. He promised us he was the one to make Liberia a civil platform. But today, we are seeing all of the things that he has put up for, all of those things he went again. These are the similar things. But part of it comes to us saying an 85-year-old man went to club. The first president ever in a club like Liberia that went to their club.
But according to executive mansion release, he went to support his son. He found out to support his son.
Where to a club was that? What was that? A national? But that was a national duty. Boakai is not a national duty of the Constitution.
But the president is a human.
Not to a club.
The president is a human.
Club alone, that is a bad signal to our children, to the unborn children. If that is in record on the deacon, this is why I'm requesting that the church will put Boakai on the senior bench. Boakai needs to go back to the senior bench.
But the president is a deacon of the Baptist Church.
The
president is a deacon of the Baptist Church.
He reduced the presidency to NAM club. You see, he went to go support the son. Where people that Boakai music get to go? Where will they go? They have nowhere to go. He want to try to reduce the presidency. 85-year-old man, he has been the first president of the NAM club. That is a bad signal. You know whatsoever Boakai carry on, completed it's just a signal to the Liberian people. It's a teaching to the Liberian people. So we think that this is why we are condemning it. We are condemning it to the fullest extent, according on the church, the Baptist church, that Boakai will go back on senior bench. Boakai needs to go back on senior bench. We cannot have a 45-year-old man that people voted for him because on the basis of experience. 45 years, that was all the difference between all the leaders.
So not to you, the protester.
As I said to you, that is the difference between Boakai and the other political leaders.
Is that part of the reasons why you are protesting?
People only thought that Boakai had 45 years.
Is that part of the reason why you are protesting
But
today?
you know, there are so many cardinal issues in this country. One, Baka, the drugs issue, 19 million drugs today, Baka cannot tell the Liberian people. And drugs is a emergency issue. Now it has gone to one more place. So, since last month, June, but look at it has gone to one more plus. Emergency issue, that is a disgrace on the part of President Joseph Baka to have suspend the constitution and say, in fact, this is a national emergency issue. Then you are investigating it for one more plus. While you have other people for $40 drugs, you took them, you paraded with them around the principal street of Morlu. But you having 19 million drugs because you think and believe that those who are connected to you, those are most of your associates, so you cannot expose them. Why are those cameras that are there on people? Why are those cameras? You cannot see them. So Baka is a disgrace to the Liberian people. You are here, people's homes are broken down with no genuine reason. And today, when you have Prophet King and talk about it, they say Prophet King insulted. They only dealt with Prophet King on the basis of insult. But now on the basis of allegation, they were taking money. So the rule of law have been broken down. You are here, you see the illegal dismissal of people from their job site. Today, you are working in government. You cannot speak out. You speak out, they will take your job from you, even the American embassy. They have a press statement on that this is a country that people don't have their own right. You are seeing all of these things and you are saying asking questions why you think you are on the street. You are on the street for a genuine reason. All of those counts that Liberian people have counted. Workers should come and respond to them. Why it is still happening.
Do you think people from the government are part of this entire 19 million drug outbreak?
Well, the issue about cocaine, that is the biggest criminal drugs out in the world. Ordinary men do not move with cocaine. Nobody, no ordinary person can move with cocaine. Cocaine move with NSA. Cocaine move with those executives who are in government. And this is why they are shielding them. They are under the sleeve. They are placed something under the sleeve and want for it to come outside. You cannot say an ordinary man moving with cocaine. Even the great United States of America, the rest of the world, you are aware that cocaine cannot leave the great United States of America because the type of people they move with. So they cannot use any man bluff. They cannot joke with us to tell it was an ordinary man that brought cocaine to this country. But the matter of fact, our major concern where the drugs came from and where the drugs is kept. Up to this time, Baka is here to tell the Liberian people where the drugs came from, where is the pathway, where is the junior. So the Liberian people can block it. They say a signal to the Liberian people here that they want to continuously do business with drugs. So that is the reason they don't even want to tell the Liberian people where the drugs came from. Other bridges, you saw process, drugs came from Brazil, drugs came from this side, and drugs were the consul. But Baka, today, one more emergency issue. Emergency issue, Baka is here to tell us. Baka is here to tell us. So these are our frustration. We are frustrated. The P is in us to see our brothers, one way or the other. Every Liberian, they are affected from drugs. You like it or not, one way or the other, every Liberian, if you are not taking it, you got a relative. Relatives not taking your brother, sister, whosoever they may be. Then so me, we come out and speak. You were here. You saw when they say no to drugs. I personally, you saw process personally. We were in the streets all around the place. Say no to drugs, say no to drugs. Today, we went on the street, we said no to drugs, but I meet some drugs coming in the country. Liberia are there a deposit for drugs, and we must protest and tell the world that America, that the EU and the other countries help Liberia to see how best we can sustain our own country.
So that's the reason why you are in the street today.
These are some of the reasons. The reasons are complex.
So like I said earlier, whenever a colleague said the petition should be presented, if not to the president, but the Senate pro tempore, Yombi Kanga Lawrence. But again, the legislature has closed. There is no legislator at the House of Representatives in the Liberian Senate. The president is not the executive marshal. What will be your next action if you don't present the petition to anyone you see there?
I think the people bigger than the House of Legislators. It is their responsibility now to send people at the House of Legislators in order to receive this particular petition. So it is the people that are appointed them. It is the people that place them in power. And if I tell you, come there, you see our petition, you are there telling us the House is closed, the House is this. We don't care about that. I want responsibility there. They must be at that state and we must have petition.
My point is, why if you don't see them there? What will be your next action?
Why again, as we said to you, we have a duty and responsibility. If they are not there, we are here. The Liberian people are here. We are not going out of Liberia where we need for a longer time. We're dealing with serious popular protest. We are doing those serious protests. So whether they're there or not, we think that they should be there. It is their duty, the constitutional duty that they must be there to receive ordinary people protest.
All right, thank you. The protest is ongoing. A few group of people just joined. And it has increased the momentum here. We are around Vamuma, and the protest is gaining momentum. The protest is gaining momentum. If you are there and you want to come out. Your friends are calling you out. But again, we have protesters here. The president is not the executive mansion. He is not there. The legislators are not there. What will be your next action if you don't present the petition?
First by distinction and by nomenclature. I am student leader, graduate, American of the African Party. I am activist for the best successful leader. I'm happy to be the co-chair of operation of the Arab Protest Professional and Line of Statement Deposited. So I listen to your question, and then all the questions are all to me. They're all guiding us. Comrade, like we said to your colleagues, that this just on the protest is not an ordinary just on the protest. The president is not an executive mansion. The legislators are not at the house of the legislature. Comrade, we'll remain in the street. We'll remain in the street until they come.
But you'll be obstructing traffic if you remain in the street.
We don't care. We don't care what we obstruct traffic or not. Comrade, it's better to obstruct traffic and for them to be just. Nothing when 2 million over just cooking that will damage the future generation of the people. It is better to stay in the street to protect the people. It's better to stay in the street to say no to that Palestine that was being appointed by Joseph Quatta as National Electoral Commission. To say no to him, that he cannot set a position because one of those that paraded the street, and one of those that said to the masses that Unity Party was free. Unity Party was prepared to have won on the first ballot. So the president trusted to stay in the street because the press have been harassed. It is supposed to note that around the 2024, from Winston Blight, a legislative reporter at the time, was being harassed, was being mediated, was being flogged, and food was taken from him by the order of one George Carter, ordered by one Buffon, one charlatan, one stooge, who had that power in the name of the British speaker. And then you are sitting here and asking me whether we will stay in the street or not. You should be in the street because the people are being mediated, the people are being harassed. You should stay in the street because students were beaten, they were put on life before camera, and you were there carrying on life coverage as soldier. You are in the day, carrying on life coverage, asking me why we should stay in the street. It's really a concern that students' voices matter. In fact, history has reminded us that there was no regime around Africa and in the history of the world that when you dare respect, when you advise the student community, the government will come to an end and come mass to us that the regime, that the revolutionary struggle will be led by cadre, that we are cadre maintenance of the African People's Party.
Do you think that members of the executive are part of this entire drug cartel that has been lambasting in the city?
Oh, comrade, you just put my mind. Comrade, what do you think that up to now, since the 8th of June, the names of those drug cartels are not been key common feature of the drug cartel are not being announced, they be incarcerated. What do you think? Comrade, let me inform you. Let me inform you, comrade press. Comrade press, let me inform you, comrade press. There's no way, comrade press. There's no way it's drug will enter Liberia. Hardcore member of the Security Council, they are not aware. There's no way drug will enter Liberia. The head of the state is not aware. There's no way drug will enter Liberia. The speaker, the members of the legislature are not aware. There's no way drug will enter the country here. And then Yomika Lauren, who is a pretty girl who loves for more than 10 persons, who have more than 30 months, have been killed. She will not be aware. There's no way. Just when Liberia, they're not aware. So hardcore executive member of this government, they're aware. Do
you think Gregory Como and the scope of the National Security Council are delaying the entire investigation to this drug outburst?
I told you before, or previously, they were delayed because Gregory Como is involved. Oh yes. They were delayed because innocent party involved. Oh yes. They were delayed because the armed Liberia party involved. All of those, executive of the police, and all our security apparatus, they're involved in the judgment. You think the people come on like we need, they don't bring that need to you. No. So we are demanding that nothing more just cartel must be published, must be known. I want to inform you that whisper, we petition the European embassy. And our comments from the other hand, soup and petition the UN embassy so that it fall. The United Nations Security Council, the United Nations trust and TA against trust trafficking that it fall. So the eyes are on the matter. So nobody will play with this matter. That matter will make Jimmy, that matter will make Canada. With the background material, I bring people who put the trust or take responsibility.
So that's one of the major reasons why you're in the street today is protesting.
Yes.
The 19 million drug outburst should receive clear attention, and the report from the investigation should be given to the
So come here. I don't know what all your answer said. Where and Bucky Ross, a renowned musician like Biwa, was caught in court and apprehended by the Labrador Joint Enforcement Agency for $40 US worth of marijuana. That is weed. And you are arrested, you are immediately in the public. Then you are talking about 90.2 million drugs, and then nobody own it. I think Mr. Baga is the owner. Mr. Baga and his sons, they are the owner of the drugs. They are the head of the cartels. Mr. Baga, Jeremiah Kun, Rachel Kun, Dominic Lawrence, they are the owner of the drugs. That's the reason why I need not come on. This is why they will not inform the public.
But at the very point you petitioning today.
Oh yes. You are petitioning them because Cameron that own, you are Cameron lab. The United Nations will see this.
What will be your next action if the petition is received and why you requested does not happen?
So like I said to you, this draft something is not only draft something. And I have no more petition program or petition people don't leave the speed. We said we demand immediate answer. So right after that they receive our petition, they should tell us who are informed the job and announce them who will leave the speed. And I tend to not announce them. I tend to sugarcoat and have that but either trust cartel, it means that we'll be on the speed until they announce to all the trust cartel. Honestly, we're clear about that.
Let's capture the.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's capture the. Let's capture.
Yeah? Well, that's not correct. I need time. Everything at time.
So that it's time for protest today. Today is the time for protest. Today is the time for protest. Today is the time for protest.
Who is the president? So who is the president? So are you getting the trial to Joseph Walker?
When you push your red guy said no, never say let's see that for me.
Let me see the drivers. Let me see the
Where's
drivers.
Where's the drivers? Can you show the drivers? Can you show? So are you going to cook the soup at the second mansion?
Sure.
Are you going to cook the soup there?
Let's see.
So why is the eating here today? But remember that the executive mansion is a logo soup.
But again, officers of the Liberia National Police, the Foreign Police Unit, FPU, the Police Support Unit, which also form part of the Foreign Police Unit, they're all here this afternoon, making sure that the protest is curtailed, making sure that the protest is conducted without hindrance to the traffic flow. But again, Ansu Kane of the CDC is here this afternoon.
Because the government lack the support, the sources to support the 1.2 billion budget, they are not using drugs to source the budget. We got all of those information.
The police have been sent out of town into that branch of the
The first thing the police is to provide protection for everything.
But the police is providing protection. The police are here, they're providing protection.
No.
Are you saying
Do the same no to drugs. You are in the country. I get different. Then the women will act.
And so we want to say welcome back. We deeply apologize for the breaking transmission due to some internet connectivity. But latest updates, there has been an unfortunate accident here that involved um, a full runner vehicle and one of the protesters who I'm pretty sure was mistakenly um, involved with the vehicle and got hurt on his foot. Another police vehicle without a license plate. A vehicle of the vice president. The protest is getting tense. The momentum is on. But we're here. This is the closing argument. And I'm saying we're bringing you this live update, this live coverage of the July 17, say no to drug protest organized by the Solidarity of Trust for a New Day. We want to have
what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
and so we want to get a clear capture of the protesters. Know the numbers. The Liberia Protest Coalition is also here. boss of the Liberia National Police. I also hear.
So how you look at the before man executive man?
So you're making sure the protest is peaceful today. There is no obstruction of traffic. Honorable officer.
Now we are the producer of drugs. Liberia is producing drugs. So that Western government, they must tell we the women, the nation, where the drugs are being manufactured. If not so, we are calling on the EU, we're calling on ECOWAS, the world at large, to ban the Guaka, to impeach Guaka government, and we also want them to never participate in our body politics, because they brought division to our nation, Liberia.
Who brought division?
The Unity Party brought division to our nation. I got evidence. For example,
So we here around the. We are here around the Boulevard Palace on the main street of Monrovia, St. Paul specifically. We're here around the Topman Boulevard, St. Paul, the Solidarity of Trust for a New Day stand. I here with a massive protest. But let me tell you a secret. The number is not much, but the message is resounding. The message is loud. And they hear out in the numbers. But again, we're going to be here until the petition is given to whoever is going to receive the petition. The street is clear. The police are here. The protest is on. The street is clear. The police are here and the protest is on.
So why do you choose protest over waiting for 2029?
Protest. Any time. There is danger in any waiting. Any waiting.
I'm carrier.
Anthony, are you there? Anthony, are you there?
During the Denmark,
Anthony,
the
can you hear
Denmark
me?
rebellion, the Tato rebellion, and the Antoinette rebellion in America. All of the uprisings, when they brought
Anthony,
the people to Africa, God said he chose this nation. As God chose Israel, so God chose this nation. So, we the few that live over, who were John Nehemiah to rebuild the walls
We
of
refer
this
to
nation.
We refer to Nehemiah.
John Manewia.
Is he a Nehemiah?
Nehemiah.
He's a Nehemiah.
He's a Nehemiah.
Why me a Nehemiah? Why me a Nehemiah?
My brother.
Yeah.
Only people who are part of the Sambalas and the Tobias. We don't know John Manewia is the Nehemiah.
You speaking in tongue?
What's the meaning of
You speaking in tongue?
Sambalas or Tobias? What's the meaning of
Tomorrow.
that? The Sambalas and the Tobias were people who oppose good things. They oppose dignity. They oppose righteousness. What was right, they see it as evil because they wanted evil to continue.
So why is the evil that continue talking about?
Example for the 1920s, they don't go for drugs.
Is
That we don't know.
Is this the force of the kind?
Now the first of the kind.
The protesters are taking the above lanes, something that should swiftly prompt the attention of officers of the Liberia National Police. The police wants the protesters to take one lane and leave the other for flow of free traffic. But there's another group of protesters here.
So Anthony, can you hear me? Anthony, are you there? Anthony down.
19.2.
Anthony down. Anthony, can you hear me?
A mass demonstration. A mass demonstration.
Anthony down, are you there? Anthony?
Yeah, Maya.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
Okay. Thank you all so much, Anthony. It's a pleasure being here with you. How's the situation like from Central Morovia?
I mean, the protest is gaining momentum. Um, a few group of protesters have also joined from Broad Street area. They've joined here at the International Bank, RB Bank specifically, um, head office, where the protest is currently on pause. And swiftly they're going to be moving. All right, they're on now. Moving on to the executive mansion. They're in the numbers with a petition to deliver to His Excellency Joseph Walker, um, relative to Liberia's recent major drug outburst worth 19.2 million at the Rabat International Airport. And so they're here this afternoon, marching to the executive mansion to Joseph Walker and members of the legislature to present the petition. But they've said specifically that the petition is going to be presented to President Walker. If President Walker cannot receive the petition, then they will have to sleep at the executive mansion or strip themselves naked.
So Anthony, are you there? Anthony down. Anthony down. Anthony, can you hear me? So folks, this is the closing argument show. We are here. Our also broadcasting Anthony Down, the man Joseph Saleh. They are all out there bringing you live broadcast on the closing argument. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook, whatever you're watching us live from. So today it stands say no to drugs protest here, defending movement for Liberia's democracy here. So whatever you're watching us live from, welcome. This is the closing argument. My name is Mayan D. Torbian. I'm controlling from our main studio here in Pinsville, while our also broadcast team, Anthony Down, alongside the man Joseph Saleh, are of the broadcast team there. So we hope to be joined by the man Joseph Saleh, who is currently at the Capitol building, right beside the executive mansion where the police inspector general have released zone at the executive mansion. And then many Liberians are now concerned as to whether this no-go zone at the executive mansion is going to work. Or wait to see the solidarity and trucks for a new day stand, as we all may be aware. They are having a protest on today, solidarity and trust for a new day stand, together with its collaborating organizations, strategize this entire protest. Publicly announced that this July 17th protest will be held under the banner Leave or Lead, and also with this drug saga within Liberia. As you all may be aware, this issue about drugs, say no to drugs, is 19 million United States dollars drugs that have been brought into the country. So today, protest on Friday, July 17, 2026. The demonstration, a peaceful protest, center on the demands for transparency and accountability regarding the reported US $19.2 million United States dollars worth of cocaine seizure at the Rabat International Airport. As our OSA broadcast team are there bringing you all of the live happenings. My name is Brian B. Toppy. I'm here in main studio, bringing you some analysis as it relates to today's protest. While we have the man Joseph Sade is also there from the capital building. While we have Anthony Dunn is right beside the 14th, that's the 4th Street area, heading towards Capitol Building, while we are seeing other protesters are moving towards the group stand headed by Morlu, the lead protesters there, the lead organizer for this July 17th protest, Morlu. So wherever you're watching us live from, we ask that you please share this live broadcast on the closing argument page, share with other pages, share other platforms so people can know what exactly happening. But this is the closing argument. The man Anthony, if you are there, I would just like to get a few words from you as it relates to the protest that is ongoing here at the Morovia area, the central Morovia. So we'll bring you some analysis while others are raising issues bordering concern about the government issues. There are many reasons uh, we need our okay. So we are seeing so guys, comments. We'll read out your comments here. So there are many reasons of this protest today. Others are saying not only for this entire George saga, but with the issue about governance, corruption, youth welfare, and the rule of law within Liberia. Are these government officials abiding by the rule of law? Are there things being put in place in terms of corruption, the youth welfare, and other issues as it relates to Liberian people? Are the ordinary Liberian people benefiting from what they should benefit? We have a lot of resources. We have too many things to benefit from. Are the Liberian people benefiting from that? But I'm having a man, what's his name? Joseph Saleh is in Central Morovia. I hope to bring Joseph Saleh on shortly to two words from Joseph Saleh. So my name is Brian B. Tobin. The protest has been formally announced in advance to attract nationwide attention, where we are seeing journalists, we are seeing state security, all present, providing security for this entire protest, providing maximum security for this entire protest. So whenever you are watching us live from, please share this closing argument page. We are coming to you live from our main studio, our also broadcasting there, Joseph Siley alongside man Anthony Dunn. They all are there bringing you this live broadcast. So we hope to be joined by Joseph Saleh. Joseph, if you are there, you can just come on a little bit to give us a brief analysis on this issue. So we'll also read your comments out here. There's a person that says, and my advice to the Inspector General of the Liberia National Police is that if any of those protesters are arrested today, they should give them to me so that I can take them to my farms to make some use of them. That's it. Just leave a comment in the comment section. Another person says we need our EPS benefits here. So whatever you are watching us live from, keep watching, keep sharing this live broadcast. My name is Brian D. Tobin. I'm here of the man, that's the man, Joseph Silent, and also Anthony Dunn. Anthony, if you are there, or Joseph, if you are there, please come on. Joseph, if you are there, please come on. You can just open your camera, Joseph, if you are there. Joseph, please open your camera. Joseph, are you there? Your camera is off, Joseph. Joseph, is there any way you do like a landscape? Is there any way you do like a landscape? Joseph.
It better?
Joseph, okay, very good.
It better?
Very
You
good.
hear me?
I can hear you, Joseph. How you doing, Joseph?
Yeah, so I can go ahead, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Welcome, Joseph.
Yeah, let me say thanks so much for joining the show, and so much for our listeners and viewers who continue to watch the closing argument. So I'm here at the grounds of the executive mansion, where the protesters will be here. So as you can see, the presence of the police continue to increase here. You see a barbed wire in our local palams, how we term it, a barbed wire fence has been placed here. When we came this morning, this place was not like this, and a barbed wire fence has been placed here. So you see the presence of the police has increased. They were not like this, and when we came this morning, we saw a handful of police officers, but now the officers here are continuing to increase here, headed by the deputy director for the emergency support unit.
So Joseph, with this issue that is going on at the executive mansion where you are currently at, protesters are now saying that they want to reach to the executive mansion to engage with the president. What are you saying at the executive mansion currently?
Yeah, so yesterday, even up to this morning, we listened to Chairman Mulbah, who spoke. He said that they will use the grounds of the executive mansion. That's the million dollar question. We cannot answer it. Let's see, what will happen. But that's the question we'll continue to ask. Will Mulbah use the grounds of the executive mansion? We don't know. And like the IG said, the Inspector General Gregory Coleman continued to say that the executive mansion is a no-go zone. No-go zone. He said he remained resolute into it that nobody will use the executive mansion to give their petition. They can gather between the fence of the University of Liberia and that of the legislature. So we hope to see what will happen. Will Chairman Mulbah give his petition to the president, or any member from the executive on the grounds of the executive mansion? We don't know, but we've been here since this morning, and I Anthony Down is marching along. So let's see what will happen, man.
So Joseph, from your observations, how will you describe today's turnout?
Well, from the local thing, and in my honest opinion, as a journalist who've been covering protests within numbers, we don't see a huge turnout here. The turnout here is not like huge, like the famous June 17 protest headed by Henry Costa. They are not in the numbers. Even students from the Student Unification Party, the Student Integration Movement of SIM, and other districts, Zuno heads that was or that is working along with Chairman Mulbah. These protesters are not in their numbers. These are just handful of protesters. But let's see what would unfold. Cry have a way of doing things. Maybe they are in a little corner somewhere around the capital bypass here. They will come up, but we don't know yet, man.
So Joseph, from where you stand currently at the executive mansion main route, have the event, the entire event today, or the entire protest today, remain peaceful throughout your coverage?
Yeah, like I said, right? You have the executive mansion, you have the legislature, you have the Public Procurement Concession Commission, you have the Ministry of Local Government. They are all here. People who are employees of these ministry agencies, they are here doing their work. The flow of traffic here is normal. The police are just directing the traffic, but the traffic flow is normal. It's not huge traffic here where, because of the protests, you will see people are afraid. They're not moving about, but everything is normal. As you can see, I'm at the entrance of the entrance of the Ministry of Local Government and that of the Public Procurement and Concession Commission, or the PPCC. I'm here right in front, so they are here. Workers are here coming in and out, going with their normal thing. There is no fear. People are moving here and about. Even when I was coming this morning, I was driving along the Freeport, the Somalia Drive. You go down Waterside, you go Valtown, you go Claratown. Stores are all open. There is no fear within the people. Stores are all open. People are going about, their normal business. There are a lot of people who don't, who feel that this is not the right time. There are a lot of people who said that
this is just a mixed view. A lot of people who said that Morlu is not the rightful person to call for protest. He served as former chairman for the CDC. What was his stand uh, within his government? But then coming down to lead a civil society grouping to be here in a protest, Morlu cannot be the face. So there's a mixed reaction of people who come with different opinions.
Okay, so Joseph Saleh, you are there bringing us live coverage. You haven't able to interview. Have you been able to interview some protesters?
Yeah, and the
Okay,
first
so
broadcast.
if yes, if you are able to interview some protesters, what are some of the major issues protesters are emphasizing on with today's protest? What are some of the key reasons they are out there today?
Yeah, so many protesters, this issue of the $19.2 million drugs is cool on their agenda because from all the placards, from all their billboards and banners and posters, the issue of the $19.2 million drugs is or has been highlighted. And one of the things that they continue to say that this regime, which is the rescue government headed by President Bouaka, spoke on the issue of drugs and even accused former President Weah, and now the highest drug boss in their government, 19.2, was seen, and up to now, the police and the LDA, the government of Liberia, cannot give clear indication who are those hands beyond the drugs. And these are the things that they are coming up saying that their brothers and sisters has been victim when it comes to drugs. So they are coming up to march to give their support to Chairman Mulbah to come with their all because they don't want their brothers sleeping in a graveyard as determined. They don't want their sisters sleeping in the graveyard as they said. So that's why they are out, in support to Chairman Mulbah protest.
So, have there been any responses from government officials or state authorities so far?
Well, government has not officially responded, but we hope to see at the end of the day, the Liberian National Police will conduct a press conference. We have not seen any clear word. Even the 122, which is the communication director, have not officially responded. They are all here posted, watching the scene as it unfolds, because the police have a normal routine after everything, after the entire gathering, the police will have a not or update informing the public who were those that were arrested, how the protest went about. So we are still here. At the end of the day, we are hoping that the police will conduct a press conference.
Okay, so Joseph Saleh, based on your experience today, what are the key message should the public understand about today's protest?
One of the things here is well, one of the things that is generally in the atmosphere here is things is just peaceful. So if you're watching from home, whatever part of the world you're watching us from, uh, keep following the closing argument. Things here is very peaceful. We are not seeing scuffle. There is no scuffle here. People are moving about. Banks are open. The market women, the young boys, they are just all out going about their normal business. There is no fear in the public. Even students from the University of Liberia through the law school,
So that's the man Joseph
yeah.
Saleh.
Employees, the local government, the public procurement concession commission, the employees are all here. They are doing the work, so there's no fear.
Okay, so Joseph, you being a journalist for your safety, have there been any challenges you faced today covering this protest so far? Joseph Saleh, are you there? Joseph, okay. If Joseph is not there, let's see whether we can cross over to Anthony down. Anthony, are you there?
Yeah,
Anthony
yeah, yeah,
down?
yeah. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, how you doing, Anthony? Welcome.
Yeah, so we are not far from the executive mansion, right around the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the protesters are in full swing. They are not very far from here. But a barricade has already been set by the Liberia National Police, maintaining the no-go zone policy on the grounds of the executive mansion for protesters. And so that is where we are heading to procure safety in case there is violence in this protest.
What
So
have you
the
what have you
protesters,
what have you heard so far from the protesters as it relates to moving
the
through the
protesters are
executive
saying,
mansion?
the only person they can present their petition to is the president, His Excellency Joseph Boakai. If the president cannot receive the petition, their next action will be sleeping on the street. Or for the women, they're saying they are gonna strip themselves naked if the president does not receive the petition. And Maya, unfortunately, the president is not here. The president is now on the grounds of the executive mansion. At the legislature, there is no legislator there because they are closed. And according to them, they cannot present their petition to the chair of the House's Committee on Claims and Petition, who is a representative of District A Montserrat, Prince Souls. And so they will have to present the petition to either the president or the Senate pro tempore, Yomdi Kanga Lawrence. That has been their voices, that has been their decision. And they've said it's continuously that the president should receive the petition. If he cannot receive the petition, their next action will be sleeping on the street and stripping themselves naked because of how the country is being ran, because of how the country is leading, because of how Joseph Boakai, His Excellency, President of Liberia, is leading the country. And so we are
So,
here.
so what
Like
do
you
you
see, the
foresee?
barricade.
Yes. So the man Anthony Down. What do you foresee with this entire barricading the executive mansion? And now protesters are saying they want to meet the president. They want to meet other senior legislators within
I see a
leadership.
peaceful, but yet, Maya, to tell you that I'm not in the minds of the protesters, I see a protest that's going to be peaceful, but subsequently going to become intense if the protesters bring some level of intensity in this entire issue, in this entire protest.
So have you been able to get the man Joseph Saleh, who is also at the executive mansion?
Joseph never watched him to be tripping, but trust us, he's going to come on. It's up.
Okay, that's good. That's pretty well. So with this entire protest today, what are some of the key messages protesters are giving out to the public? Protesters are coming out to say that because of this reason, that's why we are out here to protest. Because of these reasons, that's why we are out here. What are you hearing from protesters? Okay, so the man Anthony Dan is trying to get some other things set up. But so, folks, whatever you're watching us live from, welcome to the closing argument. We are here live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook and other social media platforms. Welcome to the closing argument show. My name is Ryan D. Tobin. I'm also here alongside man Joseph Saleh, Anthony Dan. We are here. Our also broadcasting bring to you all of these live happenings here. So, Anthony, are you hearing me? Anthony.
No, no, I'm still
So, folks, welcome. This is the Closing Argument. Wherever you're watching us live from, keep following. This is the Closing Argument Show. My name is Marion D. Tobin. I'm here alongside the man Joseph Saleh, Anthony Down. We are here to bring you this live broadcast. Our also broadcasting, making sure that we bring you all of live happenings here on the Closing Argument.
The commander of the Foreign Police Unit, Commander Charles Roberts, is here instructing his men on which angle to target, where to be posted, and what to do. Commander Charles Roberts of the Foreign Police Unit, they are here. They are posted. They are posted. He's here along with his men. As protesters engage the executive mansion, members of the Liberian National Police are also in full swing. If you are there in Barclayville, Great County, if you are there in Sensingville, protesters are coming on.
So, folks, keep watching, keep following the Closing Argument Show. We are here bringing you all of these live happenings on the Closing Argument page. We are here, as you can see, a police officer have lined up right beside the executive mansion. As you can see, police officers have lined up. They have been given instruction to line up here. As you can see, they are taking instruction to move in as protesters are approaching the executive mansion route. The Police Inspector General R.G. Greg Kokomo have instructed the police and has also announced the executive mansion route as a no-go zone for protesters. So from standpoint, peaceful protest is a constitutional right and remains one of the strongest ways citizens can express their grievances, can express themselves. And as you can see, this is what exactly going on as protesters have gathered from Congo Town to Sinka, from Sinka to Meantown.
Maya, bring me on. Maya, come on. Maya, let's come on. The protesters are here.
Yeah,
They're
you are
coming
on.
here at the executive mansion. The protesters are here at the executive mansion.
You are here. You are live. Joseph Saleh, are you there? So that's our also broadcasting. Joseph Saleh, Anthony Dan. They are there bringing you live broadcast while Marion D. Tobin is the official host of today's protest. As protesters are moving in, as you can see, protesters are moving in. They are trying to make their way. As you can see, protesters, they are moving in. So let's see whether we can bring Joseph Saleh also. Joseph, are you there? Joseph Saleh, are you there? As you can see, police officer have gathered.
There's some mind for now. We cannot do much of talking because the floor is continuing to be emotionally charged, and the protesters are yet now demanding that they will use the grounds of the capital, the grounds of the executive mansion.
So Joseph, are the protesters demanding to use the executive mansion? Wow. Joseph, are you there? Anthony down. So as you can see, protesters are now demanding to use the main route of the executive mansion, while police have barricaded the entire place. And so whatever you are watching us live from, this is the closing argument. We are here bringing you the live broadcast. Anthony down, Joseph Saleh are out there. My name is Marion D. Tobin. As you can see, the police officer have barricaded the entire place. So let's see whether we can get Anthony down on, or we can get Joseph Saleh, any of them, to come on. Let's see whether we can get any of them on. Joseph Saleh, Anthony down. Joseph, are you there? Joseph, Anthony.
So Maya, get the interview from this lady. Maya, let's get the interview from her.
Okay, you can go ahead.
So why you pull up? So when you come to the president, now, president, so you got a meeting and eat a dry even on here. If you feel satisfied, you are eating a dry. So why you don't meet the president? Because our president, you are the police officer, you got to meet the president. And so you get anything. You wife, you purity, you president. Order says. Hello.
That's too much. That's too much, y'all.
We cannot do that. We can never do that. If Mr. President, we can take away our lap. Then you can take away our lap. If they come up with the so-called police to kill us today, then they come and kill us today. They are ready. They are readiness. They are readiness today. Anything that will kill us today. We are ready to take the consequences. We will tap our raps. We will tap our raps. We will tap our raps today. We will tap our raps.
Let's get to CDC and Sukane.
To come down on opposition of critical forces, we want to say to them, the time will come when the citizens will rally and the security will succumb to the pressure of the citizens.
There are Liberians who saying that some of you who into the protest doesn't have the moral to protest today.
So we define moral. What they are judging about moral? If there's anything but moral, then Mr. Butler doesn't have moral to lead. He doesn't have moral to lead.
Kind of the president is not here at the executive mansion. What is the next action if the president does not receive a petition? He's not there. He's not.
For me.
But who has not received the petition?
He's saying level one. All of you will be here. And what will happen today?
What will be your next action?
The next action will be. How do you say so?
He has the power to deploy this man. Why you couldn't use this power to arrest the drug dealer? Why? You guys will do your because December 17th, we saw you at some point carry a protest to that side now. Why So weak. But the president. The chief of getting arrested today. I'm the national flag of the CCOP. The rest of the 72 days. The 72 days.
Confrontation with the LMP by protesters.
We need a life. We need a life. We need a life of the burn down. They are coming. They are coming. They are coming. I'm a body person for the national party.
Members of the Liberia Immigration Service are here.
You, my man, you. Move in the circle of the people, brother. Yeah, go behind the police.
So, folks, that's it there. Also, broadcasting, whatever you're watching us live from, this is the closing argument. My name is Mayan D. Tobian. I'm here bringing you the live control from our central studio here. Whatever you're watching us live from, Joseph Sally, Anthony Dan, they're out the feed there, bringing you live footage while Mayan D. Tobian is there controlling from our main studio. Whatever you're watching us live from, keep following, keep watching. Let's see whether we can bring Anthony down or Joseph Sally on to bring you. There's a statement from Morlu.
Recently passed an executive order for people to register guns. We have intelligence to establish, to suggest that members of the ruling class and their surrogates are hurriedly registering guns to prepare for the next election because mayhem, just as they did in 2023 in countries where they were killing surrogates of other party supporters with sticks and budgeting. So we just start to rebuild this for the first time. Know that we are not the troublemakers, or the government of Liberia under Jesus Broadband is refrigerated to honor this process and prosecute. With that said, I will give the platform to other leaders of institutions here to make comments on the issue to move forward. Manda! Down. President, we are President down. Sleep it down. Commerce. Today, as a 67th federal student unification party, and thousands of university students have assembled here today to send a simple message to the government of Liberia
international community, civil society organization, the leadership under the administration of Joseph Parker is at its most chaotic, most barbaric, and most terrorist state. Under the administration of Joseph Parker, Liberia is a living hell. Today, this United Party that is the architect of the drug cartel in this country, that is killing thousands of young people, have a certain vice president that is associated with all suspects involved. And today, the vice president will free. I want to say this: the Student Unification Party is calling on the independent community, the United States Embassy, to conduct an independent forensic investigation involving the vice president. The vice president is not exempted. The vice president is not exempted from criminal charges. Even the president, according to the Constitution of this country, so if the vice president not only drug suspect or have photograph of them, it is important and it's necessary that the government that say they come here to fight drugs, make sure that people that are living with drugs, whether you are the vice president, you are the agent of police, you are the presidential press secretary, you have a day in court to go to a court of competent education. Since the citizen of this government in the fight against drugs, people that are arrested are the masses. Those who are on the street, but the illegal individuals that are in the offices of controlling government, those who sponsor the cartels for millions of dollars, what will be penalty. This is the government on the project. The government that have weaponized the judicial system. The government that have weaponized the legislature to a government state institution. Where today you have lawmakers fighting one another and throwing punches for representing the people of this country. They are calling on all the parents to the level of this republic to fire in your consciousness in making sure that the nightmare of the carnage is eliminated and the right kind of permanent for the space. Commerce, while we can be here in one of the numbers, let today send a single message that the Parker's administration has made to make me to court, present international report for you. All of the administration of Joseph Parker, according to UNICEF, 80% of the children from a 0 to 10 are not in school and cannot read and write. According to the UNICEF report, 32% of people who are going to school yesterday are not going to school today. Today, we have over 60,000 children dying every year for chronic malnutrition. Local is the honor of the day in homes and in family. And Mr. Parker said at the executive mansion and enjoy all the labors and opponents of the people through budgetary allotment and fast salary. Yet they stay for Warsaw, yes, government is an exhibit of the highest order. Today, today, as on July 26, the Student Unification Party will continue the protest actions until the masses become a zero. And we urge all of you here today to join us on July 26 because there's nothing to celebrate. President Parker has allotted 500,000 for anniversary celebration when the police are connected to the president of the country is part and yet they say they are taking precautions for the police party to do person. The only way we can send a message to the press is by running the consciousness of the people. So we stay here today with Morlu. We stay here today with our progressive students institution. We stay here today with the masses of our people. The mothers who are fighting battling drugs on their own. They say that the Student Unification Party will continue to rally behind our progressive forces in making sure that the Parker's administration is a one-term government and a one-term regime. Manda, 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 Manda. Fellow Liberians looking at the conventions of both young and old people of Africa's oldest republic. We want to say kudos to your courage and tenacity from the angle of the ever-potent, non-violent, revolutionary, mighty student education movement in the campus of the University of Liberia, West Africa. And so, colleagues and friends, brothers and sisters, today, Mr. Baka, upon hearing that the solidarity and trust for a new day being endorsed heavily by progressive forces on from the nation's foremost institution, the University of Liberia, President Baka he left the executive mansion because it made no sense that when we are to petition the executive for us not to have access to the executive mansion. Article 17 of our Constitution gave us the right to petition our representatives. So if we have to petition the legislature, we go to the Capitol building. If we have to petition the president, we go to the executive mansion. So President Baka, he is so cunning as he is. He fled. He left the executive mansion so that he would not petition for all of the Liberians for turning Liberia into a narcotic state. Today, among the young people, every 5 young people today, you found one of them affected with drugs. Every 5 persons today. The young people of this country constitute 74% of Liberia's population. That is the fear of this government. The youth is about to take over the country. The government of Mr. Baka does not have jobs to provide for young people, so they brought 19 million to reduce the population of the young people. They want to say they want to be fair. And that's why no son Liberian should get down. We are going beyond working for back arrest. The healing of the border, the Solomon border issue, that alone should signal. It should signal consciousness to all conscious Liberians of the Republic of Liberia that President Baka should be a one-term president. In fact, that's how we call the solidarity and trust for a new day. The student innovation movement to stand with the conglomeration of Liberians. We to stand to petition the legislature for the impeachment of Mr. Baka. Because Mr. Baka in of the state, the warrant impeachment. By the time we start to normalize the impeachment of president and the president who was sent to the Liberian presidency, will take the Liberian people very serious. When was the last time that the legislature received petition for the president for voting? Open border. The open border gave breath to the importation of cocaine. The Liberian government is able to handle the weed, the marijuana, because we grow it is a plague in our country. But the narcotic, the cocaine, we cannot handle it. We don't want to be surprised one day that the president of Liberia have been all rooted in the president of Venezuela because of drugs. Oh yes, we saw it. We saw it. Many people come to Liberia to make entry to the United States of America. So if we are not taking our state into a drugs, a transnational state, national narcotic state, it means that our allies, the place where we put them on top, over there, the same people will come and take our president from our country. So we do not want that. That's why we are calling on state. We are calling on Mulbah, Morlu. We want to say with the definite silence of the quote-unquote national political party during this lay hands. This thing that happened in the country, we do that here. The quote-unquote CDC, ANCLP, they're speaking for the Liberian people. 2011, 2006, 2017, we saw all national political parties protesting in the name of the benefit of Liberian people. 2018, we saw the very ruling establishment protesting against the dead government at the time in the name of Liberian people. What happened today? The people who just left power, they are in Susu. They are in Susu today. They remain silent. Mr. Baka has caught them. I am not going to go to stand. I am not going to go to stand in the progressive process at the election prevent institution. Who will advocate for you, the Liberian people? So that's why we are telling the Liberian people always your magnanimity in the struggle will all get forward. They get forward to the missionary. So on the matter of Liberians, I would like to stop here and increase my height and then the phone, the microphone, to my fellow Abby.
Manda, manda, manda. Viva, 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 la people, viva. Viva, 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 the massive of people, viva. Viva, 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 the resolvement of our people, viva. La police. Thank you very much, Thomas. Permit me to use this sacred intellectual tafina. Permit me to use this intellectual kokabura. Permit me to seize this moment and extend a heartfelt salute to you, the ordinary Liberian people, who have converged here today in your numbers to demand the government under President Joseph Mulbah and Jeremiah Bantu that the issue of drugs in our country, we cannot remain silent. We want to say to you, we salute you for your resilience. We understand that the police are here to instill fear in you. But the revolutionary avant-garde for other school and lines of the state where you're voting have come here to say to you that we are here with you. Do not be intimidated by police. Do not be intimidated by tear gas gadgets in your hands. We want to say to you here that in as much you have come here peacefully, in as much you have come here to demand your government, it is your constitutional right. So we want to salute you for that. Also, we want to remind President Joseph Mulbah and Jeremiah Bantu that if no other student movement, if no other conscious movement in this country will speak to issues, the revolutionary avant-garde progressive student line of the state holding universities will stand with the masses of our people. This is the people's movement. This is the party of whom the people trust. So we want to say to you that the revolutionary avant-garde progressive line of the state where you're voting will always answer the call of the people. In as much we have taken an oath to defend and protect the rights of peaceful citizens, we will make sure that whenever convergence is being poured by any progressive forces, the revolutionary avant-garde progressive line of the state where you're voting will still the Liberian people. And that's the reason why we are here. We also want to say to the international community and to the folks that are here, we want to say that the folks are here, that President Joseph Mulbah and Jeremiah Bantu is key on the national
I don't want it for 25 minutes.
So the LMP officers, the Liberia National Police, the Liberia Immigration Service, officers of the Executive Protection Service, officers of the Liberia National Fire Service are all here.
So that's it. So let's see how best we can join our team back to bring you the continuation of this entire protest. May Anthony Dan, Joseph Sally are all out there bringing you live broadcast on the field from Central Morovia. So whatever you are watching us live from, this is the closing argument. My name is Marion D. Tobin. I'm here bringing you the full production from our main studio here in Pinsville, while our also broadcast team are there in Central Morovia. Joseph Sally, Anthony Dan, they are there bringing you a live broadcast. So let's start. So let's see. Well done, Tony.
It was ever sent but this said, other past government was not doing well. They were going to change it around. We had thought when the government came in power, we our growth and see deliveries. Our items are so free, no unrest or everything. Because people, they feel people who have to match at the election. But I never choose. So they open media. Never truly won. No some money question. The least ever managed to manage. So when you manage to it's not the election. How can an opposition? So you put your job money it's on there. You have been getting where the liquid
Joseph, are you there? Okay, we could not get Joseph back. But so, folks, whether you're watching us live from, keep sharing this live broadcast. Let's see what we can join. Let's see what we can join Joseph Sally back. Bring you the continuation of this entire live broadcast. Our OB crew are out there bringing you this live broadcast. Joseph Sally, Anthony Dan. Anthony Dan, if any of you guys are there, you can just come on so we can bring a live broadcast here on the closing argument page. We are live on Facebook. For those of you who are just joining us on YouTube, I'd like to hands up to every one of you guys. Keep following the closing argument. Today, protest Liberians are now concerned as to how the president is going to receive today's, if the president is going to receive today's petition, or any of the legislators are going to receive the petition. Let's see what we can do.
Women campaign out of stance.
And so that's what folks you are listening for all day. Let me hold on, bro. Let me hold on, bro.
Long time ago. Folks still around, bringing you updates from the ground of the capital here. A series of protesters are speaking here at this ground today. So he's the chairman of Crossa, William Sanders.
That the government of the day that officials, the reason why he cannot fight drugs, the reason why he gave reason, the reason why he cannot fight drugs is because the led of the executive, legislator, and even the judiciary. That was an appointee of Mr. Quagga. What does that signal to you? Come in. What does that signal to you? The chairman was the power that he gave him for whether like that, everything under his control. The first day, terrorists of actors, everything the communal in the ghetto, I don't know, in the middle of 6% of the opponent, Latin better talk about. In the recent investigation, one of the indictees on the alert is a driver. Can you imagine that? And from what I've read about drug trafficking, the direct for a couple of one person cannot be the person. So the Bango is one of those. So he's using a driver to do the trafficking. The driver, everywhere he goes, nobody will stop. Direct focus on the direct focus is one of our key issues. Is the 19 million drug force. That's one. The second issue has to do with the government letting the laboratory the issue of drugs. Nothing of the rescue agenda has been achieved by Mr. Quagga. Nothing has been achieved. And so that's the reason. That's the reason. That's the reason. That's the reason. Don't go my interview. So that's the reason we are here. Quagga must be agriculture. Look at the matter. Nobody away. They said we should get out this era. Nobody away. Can we get out this era? Can we get out this era? Yes, sir. The police intimidating of the police. All right. There are other very intimidating chemical mines in the country. You saw just a day ago they arrested for the massacre. If the citizens, I don't want to describe it as a government official who has to do a to be alleged that the man did some confirmatory statement and so forth. They assassinated a carriage. So yes. So I can be arrested for men like you go out of the street. So the reason for that protest. Was to honor man the protest. And so the government is noted for intimidation. One of the things that the government has been able to do is to intimidate the citizens from not exercising their political and constitutional rights. So why does the roller coaster in his protest? Yeah, as you saw, the party enjoys the protest, and that's why I want to come out and I want to give you an analysis of the government. All right. And the government thinks that she can hijack power in a form of manner. We want to say that in as much vast majority of the Liberian people will not come up on the basis of intimidation because this government is on record of killing peaceful citizens. The government is on record of killing peaceful citizens. The government is on record of killing peaceful citizens. The government is on record of killing peaceful citizens. The government is on record of killing people. The first area that the government shot was Kenjo, when the government came to power. When the government came to power, the first intimidation is fear tactics. All democratic tenants. The executive was to get to the citizens. And the process of that it was meant to intimidate and scare who be protesters.
Are you already intimidated?
No, I'm not intimidated. I said ordinary Liberian. Ordinary Liberian to be intimidated.
Are you not an ordinary Liberian?
I'm not ordinary Liberian. If you follow my history, I'm not ordinary Liberian. Ordinary Liberian in the sense of the body politics, play by play, analysis, and involvement.
What message do you bring to the officers and representatives in today's protest?
So we have come to expose the government. We have come, as you can see, put your camera on there, please. They are intimidating us. Put your camera on there. Put your camera on there. Since we came here, there has been no education with them. They are the ones been trying to push on, and they go low, they will take their gun, or they go low, they arrest. And when they arrest, the American can retaliate. So he has made the people and attempt to make one arrest will retaliate. And attempt to make one arrest, even if they will arrest, better will retaliate.
But they are saying that you should provide corridor for people to pass.
The fact deception is that the protesters cannot arrest you, and you are a circumference of the protest, and you say that you give people who does that? So they are doing this to undermine the protest. That question of secure for the protester. You have brought all of the cars, you detour all of the cars to Canada, but you see that the car can pass it. So at the end of the day, you have to say, oh, come on, tell right and bust the car.
Where you rise out is where another man rise again.
Yes. But it does not happen in a form of manner. You have the right to move out of right to protest. So you cannot have the peaceful citizen you put in there together. So the whole place ought to be black. Who not protest all about police here? And we'll do our thing right.
Were you part of the team that met with the Justice Ministry with regard to this protest?
And
what was the discussion?
That's the plan that we are being used for us. And we said we are moving on the executive mansion. That's why the conflict king.
But the police RG said that there should be no protest on the grounds of the executive mansion.
We are here now. We are here to defy that. We are here to defy it.
Another protester said another protester said that during the agreement it was oil.
Why would if the government think that she's clever? If the government thinks that she's clever, that she has been ever in your mind, she has been able to control protest in the form of intimidation. The first intimidation the day was in Kenjo. From that day onward, 60% of the Liberian people are not wanting to get involved in the protest. 60%. So you do the population.
Your colleague also talking about Grand Cayman Kenjo incident. What really happened?
That is our analysis of
what really happened.
The government sent a signal that any protester that will go against the government or two things will be shoot. Or would I or be shoot to kill?
What really happened?
That's the mandate. So the next thing that happened was the students
Why force me to minister?
Students here, what is student?
The Student Unification Party.
So which government has not been able to allow that segment of the society to protest peacefully. That is the tactics of the government. And that tactics is leading towards turning from the land. That's the symbol. So, I saw on many platforms that this government is not willing to give up power. That's turning from the land.
What is the fate of the opposition come 2029?
And that goes to the analysis for the Liberal people, not for a particular opposition. I'm saying to the Liberal people that the Union Party is not willing to give up power to it on the land.
But there was an election commission that was just appointed there to conduct free and fair election come 2029.
So the question has better for you. The question has better for you. Why did you say so? And you just have to buy one of my answers. The government is not willing to give up power freely, like it was being seen trying to the TV. The only way to ever give up power, and she knows about it, is by the people. So the first thing, the Delaware, the preemptive stuff is that he's still here in the citizen, he needs to turn it on the map. What the first thing they did was to kill three citizens, stealing their brains. I can go, it's on record. Stealing their brains but killed right from the start.
She says that Kinjo incident, according to you, what has happened?
So, what has happened? 60% of the Liberians are here to put Liberia a revolutionary. I think that's why I'm here. I can't on the first Thursday, first I debate the man, they said I'm moving, they push me the same, they went. Arrest me. The one I saw me say, leader man, I'm an Iron Man. But the reason I'm here is to inform the Liberian people that the Union Party will not give up power easily. The Union Party will be defeated by the majority of votes, and the vote will be slim. We have done our analysis.
So as per your conviction to take protest, why are you people here? Let me turn it to the now.
We are here for the issues, the aspect issues that are prevailing under this government, that will give room for them to leave power, which they will not want to leave.
What are some of the
So mine, if you're live in the studio, you can just put me on. Mine, if you are live, you can put me on. Yeah, so we've just received an information that normally the police time for protest is 4 o'clock. So any moment from now, the crowd here at the entrance of the University of Liberia, they will be dispersed. So we saw the Deputy Police Commissioner Nelson Freeman, Deputy for Operation, heading to the protest scene, which is the entrance of the University of Liberia. He was in conversation with the Chairman Mulbah Morlu, to see how best they can vacate this premises. So we are here. So you're still seeing here, even though the protesters are here and we have a free flow of traffic. The protesters are here, but we have a free flow of traffic. The traffic here is not that tight. You see cars moving slowly, but freely. Cars are moving slowly but freely. So on the podium is Justin Jaliba, who is speaking from POSA. He's the chairman of POSA. Justin Jaliba is speaking, and he's enlightening the protesters, telling them that they will be here as the day goes by. They will be here. They don't have plan of leaving. That they will be here. They will listen to their chairman Morlu as things relating to the protest in the executive receiving their petition. So as it stands, the legislature closed yesterday, so there is no members of the legislature that is in section here.
the legislature closed yesterday. All the staff at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they are not in section today. The president is not on the grounds of the executive mansion. So this is where you have it here. You see women who are all in white. Women who are all in white. They are here making sure that these things, their own protests, has been heard through their voices. Put it down.
3 years long. Increasing on a daily basis. Our brothers and sisters dying. If not right now, go to Siama. Another day by dying on this.
Because of drugs.
Every day,
So,
and we hear in other we need
so you are here. The legislature closed yesterday. The president is not at the grounds of the executive mansion. He's in bombing. So who will receive your petition? Nobody's at the ground of the executive.
Yes, if nobody's there, then wish me. I don't want to hold it. So with me, yes.
I
Maybe
know
you
that
want to see
you
the
go to
nakedness
be
of
for.
the mothers and crying for their children. You want to see the nakedness of real government.
So do you have plans of
Why you
sleeping
people
here?
keep talking about nakedness?
You see what I'm saying, right?
So do you have plans of sleeping here if nobody receives your petition?
We yes.
Are you directly affected by this drugs issue?
Yes, my brother.
Oh, wow.
Man, put the umbrella off. You have to put the umbrella off.
My final message is that the best thing our police can do is to remain peaceful. In as much we are peaceful, I say they get order. When they get order from march, we march. They get order with the march. Right now, you march. You need order. You waiting for order. I will march. In fact, before order was given, the first man I appear, I will appear. That's the cause, but to get my message. And I provided my message to the they say, Mama, move. But you are going to do that day, forget it. The police tested. Do that day, forget it. Different to it's not dramatic. It's not, and that's why I'm not happy. That's the drama. The first thing, the doctor will carry you. So carry when I stand up for you, but I need to tell you. I need to tell you. There was a CEO, but before I move for you, that men will hold me. You know, they tear me apart.
And the police that will fire, you should disappear. Whoever will use weapon on us, They should just vanish.
Thank you so much. You listen to
They should join Harry Potter and just vanish.
the year built that
Because they took oath to protect life and property, not to destroy life and property. So nobody should think they will harm us.
So the entire legislature has been closed. The president is in bombing. Or who will receive your petition? This is the bigger question. The president is in bombing. The legislature has
It
closed.
got able-bodied people always in going.
So meaning
It got able-bodied people he left behind to run the government for him. So let them come out to meet us.
so if nobody receive your petition, will you be here? How long?
Any long. As the police will be here, we will be here.
What's your name?
The Torah Passion people. They're from between Riverside and Sino County.
Thank you.
Just government.
If you know say you know peace. You know peace, but at the citizen you never go fight. At the citizen you never go say your people so. Your political police to intimidate them. Why? Huh? If they know how to protect, why they couldn't protect our land for the Guineans? Huh? When you get called back there, they remove it for your position.
So you are here today, right? The entire legislature. We'll wait for you. Yeah.
Track record extension does not happen now. Anyhow, the committed by this individual against innocent citizens or even against myself. So the gun was confiscated, and I took them to reach over to the appropriate authority and go about it.
And allow him go.
Of course, we couldn't hold him. So that's the ball, and yet an nefarious agenda of state actors that lie the arms to the way they plot people amongst us that will cause chaos and mayhem, and then
Don't you think it would have been better? You get document, you get a name.
They don't have serial number. So when it's turned over to state actors or to the appropriate authority, the serial number will be visible. I believe every gun yet.
Whom are you to get a petition to? Whom are you to get a petition to?
Joseph Walker running away and in bombing, that leaves us wondering as to how committed he is to listen to the press of the people. And so without going to pursue in bombing parties to go to the petition, we expected that respect his employers, respect the people's aspirations, and come and receive the petition. But that is not going to happen.
What's your next course of action?
So without going to take guns and go shoot the
What's your next course of action?
So what's the next step? What's the next step?
Said you're expected to capture this gun, and we are told that that any object that is struck multiple times, you let the hand. So how do we justify that?
Well, that's up to you. I mean, I don't manufacture firearms. I don't build. I don't have firearms. I don't have registered weapons. And the gun in question, I believe, has serial number. It's coded. Every weapon is coded. So I'm coming. So it's coded. So investigators will simply take delivery of the weapon and we announce according to the public.
Because the police said we
already documented the incident, and I think social media is now has been alleged to the business. I think it's so we'll leave that with investigators, but it was within our line of duty to ensure that no harm was caused to any protest. The people that will constitute danger to the protest will be contained.
So if you fire me, you must not get fired. I mean, wow, okay. I feel police line here. If I'm okay. Like I tell you, I'm ready for me. They know that we're already.
Because our land was taken forcibly by Guinea. Reverend Como, a ruthless RG in the history of Liberia, with all compassion. But look at the faces of the police.
Oh, very sorrowful. I'm better than condition.
And for me, I have told Gregory this before. I said, Gregory, you cannot do nothing to me because I cannot be together by you. Gregory is my in-law, but I told Gregory when it comes to the country, this time this year when it comes to Liberia, because what? In a zero-manner country, Gregory cannot be a police RG. In a zero-manner country, Joseph Burger and retiring is cannot be president. We were fooled by Joseph Burger yesterday when the level Dallas did on. The June 7 protest. But where even the mansion? Today, Gregory intimidated us by posting lot of church. Lying on Onisha, we are moving with petrol bomb. We are peaceful citizens. We are students. But comrades, the sake of peace, I want keeping us at this point. If it's not about peace, then the police and us discussing something different. The police, they are well known when it comes to speeding. These are the same police that went to CDC pass our headquarters. This police is recognized for speeding with step. This police is recognized as a ruthless police with all compassion. This police is recognized as Blanca police. For me, I'm not afraid because I'm on Gregory list. People Gregory choose to assassinate and on his list.
So, man, if you live in studio, you can join us. I want to take a short. I want to take a short water break to be right back. Man, if you are in studio, you can join me. Man, if you are in studio, you can take it from here.